I am a very stylish girl. How do I look?
Very good.
Do not adjust your television sets or your computer screens because you are not seeing different colors. Your TV is just fine. This is a new color palette from Makeup Forever, and this is the look that we are going to do today. This is my most requested look, and they asked me to do a video for this, and I am so excited to do it because this is my favorite color palette. I don't think I've put it down since I had gotten it, and I'm so excited about it. I'm just, as you can see, I'm going crazy. So I am glad that I got it. It is a nice investment because it is beautiful colors, and I am going to show you how to do it. So grab your brushes and let's totally get started on this. All right, so as you can see, we got up really close and personal. So I have this eye already done, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So with your color palette, what is super awesome is that they do come with two little brushes. Now, they do have names for these. 16P, which is a very small little brush, like so, very small tipped. And then they do have the 10P, which is more of the nicer, flatter brush here, as you can see. So I twirl it around. It's just a nice flat shadow brush. So they do come in with the set, which is super nice. So you can create this look. Now the best thing to start is by applying a primer. And if you don't have a primer, that is totally fine. You can do it without it. But I really like the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I'll just apply that all over my eye. And then just take a finger and just spread that across. What I did find with using the color palette is that the yellow is very, very faint, although it's really goodly pigmented at the same time. But you would have to apply a few layers. So that's the only downfall of this whole palette. But if you apply the white first, then your yellow will show. So we'll be using the white from the color palette, and maybe it'd be better not reflecting the light back at you. So we'll be using the white color palette here, from here, and with a different size brush because I actually want to cover the whole entire lid. Just taking another round shape brush of my own and just patting that color all over and getting right into the tear duct and down below on the waterline there. And then just taking this and just feathering it back and forth. So now you have a perfectly white eye. So now with the 10P, the brush from the set, you're going to go and you're going to pick up that yellow color, and you're going to apply that just about midpoint on your lid. It's about halfway. You're going to pat that color all the way over to the lid, to the corner of the tear duct. And this may take probably about 2 to 3 layers. And then you're just going to just apply that right on. And then you're going to get into the waterline with this color. About halfway. And you can keep going to get the desired yellow shade that you like. So now the next color is taking that lovely blue. I love it. I just love it. Even if you got your brush a little bit wet, that sucker will stay on for a long time. The color will. It's just so pigmented. It's just disgusting. It's just awesome. So what you're going to do is take the same brush. You're going to pick up your blue. And you're going to finish off by the corner. As you can see, it's disgusting. It's just so beautiful. So you're going to go and feather that in towards the lash line and just finish covering up that other bottom half. I'm going to kind of take this and drag it to the crease and just feather that just a little bit out and in. Now with the lovely 16 piece, so that nice little angled tip brush, you're going to go in with the green. So this lovely Kermit green, I love it. And you're going to pick that up and you're going to apply that right down to the waterline and meet with that lovely yellow. So by cleaning that flat brush really well, make sure you dry it in between if you do have a damp cloth. You are going to go in with that yellow again, and you're going to apply it just on the outside where that blue is, just below the brow. It's going to go in on that part. Then you're going to go in with the white in the middle section, kind of blend in with that yellow. And then into a corner tear duct right in this little lovely area here, we're finally going to go and use that purple. Very Barney-like purple. Beautiful. And using the same flat brush, we're just going to take it right from that inner corner and bringing it forward, getting right into that little crease. And then we're just going to feather that right into the white. Now what I found that I absolutely positively love doing is going outside the box, of course. So I'm going to smoke this look. As you can see, I have a little bit of the black. So with the black that's in this, I pick up a little bit along with the blue. And then I'm going from the out corner and then just bringing that right into the crease. You might have to rub a little bit off because you don't want to go too heavy. Just want to make this a nice smoke. So just going to feather that back and forth from the outer corner and into the crease, and down to the lash line, and just soften that. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to tightline my waterline just from the eyelashes. I want my eyes to look a little bit thicker. Well, for the lashes anyway, I should say. So I'm just going to take the Makeup Forever's Aqua Eyes, and this one is in 0L. Now this is going to be a little bit funny. So I'm just going to lift up and just get right in to the lash line here and just take that and just wiggle so my lashes are nice and thick. So then the fun part, this is super fun. Now I'm going to take Makeup Forever's Aqua Eyes in 12L. Now this one is more of like a nice metallic blue, so it's not like a pop of blue that is like the color in our color palette, but it is enough blue that it will pop from your eyes. So I'm just taking it from the outer corner and getting close to the lash line and just bringing that right across to the tear duct. Now for the bottom part, instead of doing a black, I'm going to do a purple, so that way we still incorporate the purple that's in our eye, in the corner of our eye. Now this one is 6L, so it's a little bit more of a nice darker purple, but it gives it a nice smoky look too. So I'm going to take that and line the waterline. Then lastly, we are going to curl our eyes. So just taking the eyelash curler here and then just getting our eyes right in there. Do good. And then I'm going to take Makeup Forever's Smoky Lash. Now this one is in black. Now you can do a very funky color like the purple, or you can do like their blue, which is super cute too. But I just kind of want to keep it more focused on the eyelids versus my eyelashes. So I'm just taking the black and then just giving myself a good couple coats. So for the lips, now I don't really have much for the Makeup Forever line in the lips. So I'm just taking a very soft pink from Boutique, which is like a, I want to say, like the Sally's Makeup Store line. So I'm just going to line the lips. And then I'm taking L'Oreal, their High Intense Pigment color. Now this one is Mystical 258, and I don't think they make these anymore because I don't see them. So just taking a nice clean finger, squeezing a little bit off the tube, and just going to dot that all over. And then, so to give ourselves a little bit more color now, I do have a sample of the Makeup Forever cream blush, but unfortunately I can't find the number for you. So it is a very cute pink color, as you can see. And I'm just going to find my brush. Just going to pick a little bit up, apply that right to the apples of my cheeks, so you can see how pretty intensified that pink is. And then what we're going to do is just blend that color in. Now I do have the Pro Finish on, and there is going to be a link to this side, I want to say, not that side, or wherever in the YouTube world, there is going to be how to create the flawless face using the Makeup Forever look as well. So I'm just going to finish applying that color on. And there you have it. That is our lovely Technicolor color palette by using the Makeup Forever for the majority of the whole thing anyway. So I hope you guys had lots of fun. I mean, this is a bright, bright color palette, and it's very beautiful. I love it to pieces. I practically wear at least 3 colors from it almost every day. Or just to do the smoky, because they do have the black, they do have the brown. I mean, they pretty much can get you all covered with everything here. So you can kind of keep yourself neutral. You can do some really beautiful colors in between as well. So if you want me to do more looks using this color palette, just let me know down below and I can certainly do that. I do have lots of beautiful ideas with this, so I'd be happy to share it with you if you want to learn how to use this. So other than that, you guys, you take care, and we will see you on the next video. Bye!